Hello, this is Boaz Sessom discussing biblical influences in Things Fall Apart. My thesis argument for this project is Chinua Achebe was heavily influenced by the Bible in his writing of Things Fall Apart, which helped the book's initial success. The three main points to support this are Achebe alludes to the Bible many times throughout Things Fall Apart, these allusions connect with Things Fall Apart's first audience, and these connections to its early audience are one of the reasons the book was published. The first allusion is between the Enoch characters. As you can see, both Biblical Enoch and Things Fall Apart Enoch are connected through their association with murder. This related to many of Things Fall Apart's first readers through their religion of Christianity, thus providing them with a connection to the black communities in Things Fall Apart that otherwise they would not. The next allusion is Abraham and Okonkwo. Both their sons have been charged with death. Abraham almost sacrifices his son Isaac in Genesis, and Okonkwo kills his son Ikufuma. Ernest Cole puts in his article on Things Fall Apart, drawing attention to the attempted sacrifice of Isaac by his father Abraham, points out the notion of a father offering up his son as ritual is not only familiar but integral to our faith as Christians. Cole is stating how important the story of Abraham and Isaac are to the Christian religion, and how Achebe knows this. Sharma brings up Christianity in her article and says, the role played by Christianity in the history of Africa and its impact on African life have been principal preoccupations of African writers. This is very evident in Chinua Achebe's writing of Things Fall Apart. Other allusions include Biblical Peter to Okonkwo, Jesus to Nawe, Jesus to Okonkwo, Book of James to Reverend James, and the Biblical God to Achebe's oracle. These allusions are important when Things Fall Apart was first published because it came out in the UK and had to gain notoriety with a predominantly white Christian audience before it could gain its worldwide fame. The Princeton Encyclopedia says, allusion may be used by its author to enhance a work's thematic and cultural density, topicality, or timelessness. Okechukwu in her book says, Achebe uses oratory to expose the subtle movement from a homogeneous society to a heterogeneous one by making the orators accommodate the changes experienced during the historical conjuncture of the society of the novel. Okechukwu is letting her reader know that Achebe changed the way he wrote this book to go to the society he was trying to relate it to. Then Okunawe in his article says, Achebe makes allusion to diverse human experiences. He makes biblical allusions, helps to contextualize the story as one of immediate relevance to Africa. Both of these aforementioned quotes help prove the point that Achebe did use allusion to play to his audience's feelings. Chinua Achebe uses many literary techniques to relate to European publishing houses, but allusions were one of his more prominent techniques, especially biblical allusions, which is a major reason it was published. Chingy Wu states in his article, Things Fall Apart is the first published African novel, but because it is a pioneering work that combines African oral traditions with European native form. Wu is showing his reader that because Achebe related Africa with European narrative form, that this is one of the reasons Things Fall Apart was published. Olinian says Achebe wrote with exuberant optimism of his capacity to tame English. So, its alien provenance is not debilitation. Achebe had demonstrated that capacity with the world-famous Things Fall Apart published a year earlier. So Achebe knew that he had to write in English for his book Things Fall Apart to be successful. He knew that he would have to appease the European publishing houses, much as his attempts at appeasement came through his allusions, which Olinian backs up with his quote.